Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with challenge 2 of the Mind the Scrap Cyber Crop, and I forget what number this is. It's I'm combining that with a Scrap Squad lift from the 12 days of summer scrap lifts, and let me kind of clear off my table here. I laid these things out looking for a title a while ago, and it's probably good. Also, will let you know that my chair that I sit in that doesn't interfere with the legs of my camera holder lost a screw, and I'm afraid to sit on it. So I'm using the rolling chair that has legs that do interfere with it, so I'm likely to hit it, and I will try my best not to. The original here has this yellow frame, and I've put it on a yellow frame. Yellow is a color that I'm also trying to use for a different challenge at another cyber crop that's going on this weekend, and so I'm going to be using a lot of yellow in here, not the least of which is because the photos kind of had some yellow and orange. There's some stamping here and down here. And so I'm going to do that first before I do anything else. There's also some paper tearing that occurs right here and right here, and I will take care of that later. And I have loaded my tiny attacher. It ran out of staples a while ago. So let's do the stamping. Now I'm going to use 3 different sets of visible image stamps. I'm going to start with this scripty. This is called Scripted Streets. That's the name of the set. There's this script part that has like ink drops all over it, and then there is this street map. And then I'm going to use this little splotchy kind of thing. And I'm going to use this. That splotchy thing is from Set the Tone. And there's this kind of meshy looking thing there. And then these guys. And then a big splat and a small splat. This one is called Mescellaneous, and it's got 4 mesh type patterns, and I've picked this one here that looks kind of torn. So I'm going to do that one first, and I'm going to do it in this weathered wood ink, kind of up here in this corner. I have drawn where the photo clusters are going to go, and so I know that I can stamp kind of up to those areas. So I'm going to stamp this, and then I'll stamp the script on top of it so that it will kind of show. So this is going to go there. Ooh, I like it. I like that a lot. And the black script is going to show on that. I wasn't sure. I used a kind of a brownish hickory smoke, I guess. And I'm going to do this one kind of this way. Okay. And I think that's all I need of that stamp. Although it probably wouldn't hurt to take, there's kind of this little bit of stuff up here. So I'm going to do a secondary image, maybe kind of like that. There, it didn't come out the exact same shape as these, and that's what I was going for. I'm going to put that aside with that ink. Now I'm going to do the scripty stuff. I'm thinking I may, let me see which way is up on the script. I'm thinking I might just kind of do it this way. That doesn't really show up. This here. Okay, it's kind of messy, which is just what the doctor ordered. So I'm going to take this and put it over there along with this big block because I no longer need it. Now I'm going to do the black splotch kind of right there. And I'm going to do another one sort of right there. I'm going to do another one up here, which will likely be partially covered by the photo. And then I'm going to do one right there. Okay, I think that may be the end of that mixed media. I'm now going to get some dilutions, and I've got this lemon zest, which is a light yellow, then I've got this pure sunshine, which is more of an orangey yellow, and I'm going to do some splatters all the way down that sort of diagonal. In the original, there's pink and yellow, so this kind of amounts to orange and yellow. One of these, this Pure Sunshine, is the shimmer spray. And so it will, the shine will come up as soon as I roll over it with a paper towel. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so that's my mixed media. This isn't going to have a lot of mixed media. It's not necessarily about the mixed media, although let me go tear this bit of paper there, and then I'm going to staple it a couple times. That's kind of an interesting technique. That's a little detail that I don't tend to add to my layouts nearly often enough. Now see, I can have a little something kind of sticking out of here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Okay, so I've kind of cut the pieces. My main element, instead of this photo, is going to be this that says, "I am the queen of everything." The prompt has to do with scrapping about something that you're good at. So, you know, it's kind of saying, I'm good at everything. And of course, that's nowhere near true. And it comes more from trying to figure out what I was going to put there, you know, like, what am I good at? And I would say that I'm good at cooking and gardening. And what you're seeing me do here is the thing I love most of all. And every once in a while, I feel like I've done it justice. I've done something I like there. Okay, then I'm gonna do this piece up here, and it's also gonna have foam, and it's gonna have its edges turned. I'm gonna do it, let's see. Okay, I was gonna do it up here. Up higher there. And most of these papers are from Mind the Scrap kits, and some from my stash. This yellow one was the right tone of yellow, and I pulled it from my stash. For this pattern of paper, both up here and down here, I've actually matted it with this bright yellow color, just to kind of add another bit of that sunshiny color. This I'm not putting on foam. Just gonna do that. I've got this tag that will go up behind that, and I'm going to put this right there so that it kind of fills it out a little bit. And I'm also going to, do I want to do that? I've got these that'll be sticking out on either side of this. I guess the longer one should go there, and then this should go here. Let me put those down. So it's up about that much. There we go. And it'll kind of stick out over here and kind of curl. I've got this for one of these for each cluster. These are things from Rosie's Studio. And I have here kind of to show that to indicate that one of the things I'm good at is gardening. I've got this paintbrush filled with flowers. I'm going to use that to hold this frame on so that the frame actually looks like it's loose. Now this I'm going to put some foam behind. That's a little too big. This is not on here. Let me do some twine on it. And I'm really liking the loose twine look lately, so I'm going to do that here. I'm going to twirl it around and run it back through, but I'm not going to tighten it up. Let me pull that out. I'll kind of put it right here. I'm just going to put some adhesive down here. Okay, and now this goes on here. I took this photo. This is a sign that's hanging at one of our favorite restaurants in the history of fun restaurants. I'm gonna put this maybe right here. Anyway, it's a place called Lulu's in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and we were there last Friday or Saturday, Friday I think. And I'm gonna put this up here, and where do I want this? I know I want this on here. The doily doesn't have any adhesive, so I gotta get it stuck down. I'm trying to hurry because I have a live challenge in the Secret Not Secret group at 9, and it's almost 8, and I haven't really done the work for it yet. Okay, let's get this back where it's supposed to be. Okay, that's burnished enough that it ought to stick. I'm gonna hold off on these things. These are, again, kind of reinforcing that green thumb sort of idea. So that wouldn't look too bad, and then I don't have to have one up there. So let me kind of put that right there, and I'll sneak this one in between this paper and the mat. Well, it worked a minute ago. You saw it, right? Okay, and it curls around to that frame. And I may put something in that frame. So now we're gonna do this one, and I'm gonna fold these back. And put some foam behind it. So there's some dimension. Do that. And what I've done here is one of the parts of the challenge is to have something that gets larger. So I've got these photos. Let me put, I'll determine how that's gonna go on there later. I'm gonna put this kind of behind this and glue it. Let me get this kind of glue. I guess that works. Let me kind of, okay, that's working. Now what I want to do is kind of do this and then this. And so this is the small, I printed 3 different filters of the same photo. And then I printed them the same size, and then I used 3 different sizes of circle punches or circle dies to cut them 3 different sizes. So this is the requirement that something gets larger, the photos of me get larger. Put that there. And now I'm going to see where this fits in the grand scheme of things. I'm going to kind of put it right there so that I can do this hanging off the end like this, but still kind of seeming like it's coming out of the photos. So that works. And then I'm going to do these little rainbows, which kind of pick up on that. They're cut from that same pattern paper. I'm going to do that. And another couple. I kind of like this odd assortment of colors, and there are, you know, when I looked at this, that just kind of screamed color study to me. And then I thought, you know, I've been using color study. There are surely other, this orange is from Let's Wander, so it is a Vicky Bouton orange. And I had to have that. But there's some Obed Marshall, Buenos Dias there. There's Amy Tan. I think this is Brave and Bold. Not sure. Okay, let me see. I want to do this. Maybe like that, except on foam. Do that, and then I'll put this under here. That kind of makes it repeats things in each cluster, but not in exactly the same way. There. Should I put this over close to the photos? There we go. That works. And I think I'm like pretty close to done. It's got an odd, this and this tag are, and the little, well, no, those are Rosie Studio. And I think that's all I had that I wanted to use from there. I've got this pink flower that I might put a couple things here. I also could say I'm very good at making and drinking margaritas. Not an accomplishment that is particularly useful for me in this at this stage of life, but you know, what the hey. I'm gonna put that there, and I'll put this here. So it kind of is a nod to things that I'm proud of being able to do, or at least acknowledging that I do well. Okay, and then this needs a just a dab of glue to kind of hold it down. Okay, and I think I'm done. This is the oddest layout I think I've ever done. I love the design, and I think it would probably be really nice in, you know, a kind of a more traditional thing. I'm trying to see if there are any other embellishments here that, you know, I make a mean cup of coffee. There are no pictures of anyone doing water aerobics. I'm like the boss at water aerobics. I used to teach it, and I still, considering my relative degree of fitness, this is making the world more colorful, and that might be good, but it's kind of pointing the wrong way. I think I'm done. I think I don't need any more. I've got the shiny mixed media there, as well as the kind of more transparent, and it's kind of grungy looking in all the places that one would want. I really like those kind of splotchy stamps. So I think I'm done with this. I'm ready to call it done, and then I'm going to go watch the new season of Virgin River. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.